changed my brain chemistry. This was the last one. Hi Bookies, welcome back to the channel. It's Zyah. Y'all, I literally was just pumping gas. Tell me why I was getting so frustrated, because I was at that gas. There's a whole entire line behind me and the pump isn't working. So now I look like an idiot, like I don't know how to pump my own gas. So I'm literally getting so frustrated and I'm like, dude, the card machine is not working. Like it's like paused, it's like frozen. And I just look like a complete idiot for like a good 5-10 minutes. So yeah, I don't know. That just like really irritated me because I'm like, dude, I'm like looking back, I'm like, I know how to pump my gas, y'all. Like I know I look actually ridiculous right now. Like I've been at this same pump for 10 minutes and there was a enormous line behind me. So anyways, got that figured out. It was not working. That pump was out of order, but there was no out of order sign. So love that for me. Anyways, yeah, I just got gas because I was running low, but today we're gonna run some errands together, y'all. I haven't like actually done like a talkative vlog in such a long time, and I'm so excited to vlog today. Like I'm so pumped. I woke up, laid in bed, rotted a little bit, did some videos, posted like a cute little paid sponsorship with one of my favorite brands. I was so excited. And yeah, I did a little workout this morning. Who is she, y'all? Because I realized, I'm like, okay, I've gotten to the routine. Obviously I'm post-grad now, y'all. Gotten to the routine of kind of riding in bed a little bit too long, a little bit too good, like a little bit too long that it's not good anymore. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay girl, you wake up at 7 a.m. and you don't get out of bed till like 1. Like that's an issue. But also I just wish my room was big enough for like an office desk, because obviously my full-time job right now is content creation. So I'm always on my phone or on my computer, like editing, doing whatever, responding to comments, responding to emails, whatever it is. So I feel like I don't have a good like space divider, if that makes sense. Like I have the area for my vanity, for sleep, like Milo's area, but I don't have like a work area. And it's just, you know, my house is too crowded for me to like buy a desk and like put it downstairs somewhere or anything. So that's definitely been like a really big struggle for me. Like I wish I had a desk, and the only way for me to get a desk is to convert my vanity into a desk. But like I film on my vanity because I do all my makeup and my skincare videos there, so it's really not gonna work. But until we move out, we're just gonna have to deal with that. But anyways, yeah, I was just thinking like, okay, I've just been laying in bed for weeks, dude. Like I'm 1 week post-grad, so I'm like, okay, we had our time to rot, we had our time to adjust to this new schedule of having no college, so it's time to get our ish together. So anyways, that's why I'm up and about today, because I could not spend another minute, second, or hour in my bed or I was gonna go crazy. I just have to clean my car today, and we're gonna do some hygiene shopping. Not go crazy. Really all I want is another face wash. I have been missing my La Roche-Posay face cleanser so bad. I haven't had her in months, and I actually love that cleanser. So, and then I do want to get my car clean. My new car needs a little freshen up. I think I have some cleaning supplies in the trunk, but I'm not too sure. Honestly, I probably should have picked a better day to clean my car, because it is like pushing 95. Oh wait, no, pushing 96. Awesome. So it's so hot outside, but we're gonna push through anyways. But anyways, y'all, yeah, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I know we have a lot of new faces on here. I love y'all down. Love you down. And if you are new here, get ready for my yapping talkative sessions, okay? I have so much to talk to you guys about, like it's actually not even funny. Like when we get home and I have time to chat, oh my gosh, I have TV show updates to talk to y'all about, graduation updates. I want to tell you guys how graduation went, what the vibes were. Obviously I was out of state, so I didn't know anybody there, so it was a little bit uncomfortable. Anyways, I think I might go to CVS, but what's closer to the car wash? Walgreens. Okay, let's just go to Walgreens, y'all. Why sometimes I consider moving out of state somewhere that's like a little bit cold, because me and heat, y'all, oh my gosh, we're enemies. Especially because I'm just such a sweater. Like that's not okay. Anyways, let's do a quick little haul. I didn't get much. Oh my god, we're gonna make this quick because I really need to put this AC on. Okay, so I got the Gillette Venus I don't know what, a shaver, but it's for pubic hair and skin. This was the last one in stock, so whenever I see that, I kind of assume people like it. So I haven't tried this one. Y'all know my favorite razors are the Bic Flex 5 razors. They are the men's razors. Those have caused me no problems. I'm a little nervous for this because whenever something is like marketed towards women, they don't work good. You know what I mean? So it says there's an irritation defense bar, precision trimmer. I don't know how many blades this has. Usually I like to do 5 blades because those are the more precise ones. But this one was on sale and it comes with 4 of the cartridges things. So I want to try this out. And then I also wanted to stock up on my shaving cream. I'm all out of this one. This is the EOS 24-hour moisture hydration shave cream. This one's really good. I really like using this one. And then, oh my gosh, my baby. I don't know if I told y'all, but I'm trying out the Saltaire 2% BHA deodorant. It's like a serum deodorant. I do like it, okay? I haven't had any issues, no BO, no stench, no nothing while I've been using it. But again, I just like when my underarms are really dry. So like when I use a dry spray, I have no issues with that. This is the Secret Weightless Dry Spray. I usually get the one in lavender, but they didn't have it. This is a water lily. And this is my go-to dry spray. Like, you put this on, you'll still be smelling this like the day after. Like, this is how much I rave about this all the time. I absolutely love this deodorant. Okay, you don't want to stink, no wetness. It's all dry all day. Get you some of this. And then I'm about to be out of my Dove cleansing bar, so I got the antibacterial one. I haven't used this one before, but I figured if I do like a double cleanse, do the antibacterial and then my smelly soap afterwards. And then I just got some more toothbrushes just because I like to switch out my toothbrushes every month or so because, you know, you probably should do that. And then I got my favorite cleanser. This is the La Roche-Posay Purifying Cleanser. I don't know why this was locked up. Every time I've been to that Walgreens, they've never had this locked up, but it was behind a case. So I guess people be stealing this. So yeah, love this cleanser so much. Okay, thank God I was able to find a bathroom. So now we're going to go ahead and head to the car wash. I haven't washed my car since I got her, so I'm like kind of excited to wash her. She isn't that dirty. I've had like a few like storms recently, so there's just kind of like dust all over my car and, you know, bird shit on top of that. I think I have some like cleaning supplies in my trunk, so hopefully I think I have those. I'm just not 100%. But yeah, let's talk about graduation a little bit. So we flew in Wednesday morning, my dad and I did, and that was just kind of, I just wanted to make sure I was there and I knew where I was going and like everything was kind of in line. So we got there, my dad and I got there a day early. My mom ended up coming the day after that, and it was so much fun. We stayed in a really cute hotel in Tempe, which, if y'all don't know, I went to ASU my freshman year, but because I was in the nursing program, you had to stay in downtown Phoenix, which wasn't really ideal. Like, once I got there and saw the campus, I was like, okay, this is not what I envisioned downtown to be like. Like, their Tempe is what I would consider a downtown. Like, it's very pretty. There's a lot of shops to do, like a lot of shops to go to. Obviously, a lot of college kids. Not saying that there wasn't a lot of college kids on my campus, because obviously there was, but like there was nothing to do. And if you did want to go do something, you had to take the light rail, take an Uber all the way to Tempe. And Arizona's pretty expensive. Like, even their gas over there, I feel like it was like $4 when I left, like, or maybe it was like $6. I think right when I went back there, it went down to $4, but like when I was there, it was like $6. So anytime my roommate and I wanted to do something like out of downtown Phoenix, we had to, you know, spend a like pretty decent amount of money just traveling there together. Because of that, we never really left our dorm. Like, we never really left Phoenix or downtown Phoenix. So I don't know, that was kind of one of the reasons why I also decided to come back home, because I just wasn't feeling that, and I feel like I didn't really feel a part of the school, if that makes sense. Like, if I went there originally and my campus was in Tempe, I feel like I would have had such a different experience, and I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more. Not saying that I didn't enjoy it, because obviously, like, I met my best friend Emily, because she was my roommate freshman year. So obviously everything happens for a reason. So glad I got to meet her, because yeah, literally my best friend. I love her so much. But you know what I mean? Like the campus, where you go to college, especially if you're going in person, the campus really does matter. And maybe it doesn't for everybody, but personally, depending on what kind of vibe you're looking for, the campus life and just the things that you can do on campus, I think is really important for how involved you'll be on campus, if that makes sense, and how much fun you'll have. So I don't know. Yeah, there wasn't much to do in Phoenix, so I think that was just kind of a bummer. Hey, forgot what I was talking about. I'm just going off in a tangent right now. Nope, come back. So yeah, it was really cool because my graduation was in Tempe, so I kind of got to see what life would have been like if I was on that campus. And I told my parents, I'm like, this campus is so cool. This is what I envisioned my campus to look like originally freshman year. So it was just kind of a bummer, but like it was really cool. I really liked walking around Tempe. We didn't like go crazy or anything. We just kind of walked around just a little bit. My dad and I got breakfast, and then Emily picked me up that first day, and we hung out all day. We went shopping and we had lunch together. We went to this really fancy like Italian restaurant. It was see, that's the thing. It was super, super fancy. I showed up in my airport fit, which was a tube top and some sweatpants. So I definitely looked like I shouldn't have been in there. And I gave the food, like, honestly, like a 6 out of 7, like 6 to 7-ish. Not a 6 out of 7. A 6 or 7 out of 10. It was all right. Like, for the price of that food, it should have blew my socks away. You know what I mean? It was all right. It was not the best pasta that I've ever had, especially because I think, what was it? How do you say that? Bolognese pasta. It was all right, you know? It was not, because it was their house specialty, so I was really prepared for it to, like, blow my mind, but it did not do that. So, apparently, their car wash is broken at the moment. Let me see if I can maybe, I don't want to wash my car by hand, though. It's too fucking hot for that. It's like we're washing our car by hand. Fuck. Okay, y'all, car has been cleaned. Oh, like, it's so hot. I'm surprised my makeup is still on. I was sweating so bad. But I went there because, so the lady was telling me, so I pulled up and she was like, I was like, oh, what'd I do? So I rolled down my window and I was like, I'm sorry, what was that? Like that, and she was like, the car wash isn't working right now. And I was like, of course it's not. So I was like, you know what, no problem, thank you. So I just went to go hand wash my car. Definitely not what I wanted to do because that took way longer than necessary and it's so hot outside. Anyways, I wanted to drive around just a little bit to cool down, but I realized that they opened up a HomeSense near me, and this building has been like undergoing construction for a while, so it hasn't like fully been open yet. So it's now open. So I'm gonna go look in there for absolutely no reason. Do I need to buy furniture? No, I don't, but I just feel like looking. So I'm gonna look in there just for a little bit, just browse. And then I need to go to Whole Foods because I have an Amazon return that I have to do. It's for this Apple Watch band. It was like, it just looks like it was just a gold watch. I didn't like it and didn't fit well, so I'm just gonna go return it. So yeah, we're just gonna look in here for a quick old minute and then go return my stuff, and then that'll be that. HomeSense. It was more like outdoor furniture, which I wasn't really interested in. I thought it was going to be more like home furniture. I mean, they did have really cute, what was that? They did have like really cute desks and like chairs and stuff, but again, can't buy anything, don't have the room for it, so we'll get there eventually. Ooh, right, college. Or no, graduation. Anyways, I don't know where I left off with that conversation, but yeah, it was just me and my mom, or my mom and my dad, who went with me, because obviously I have such a big family. It's kind of difficult to get everybody over in Arizona. Also, that's like so expensive, so I wasn't gonna ask anyone to do that really, except my parents. So yeah, that's why it was just my mom and my dad. Actual graduation, I remember because we were in the stadium, I bought these new heels. I had never worn them, and oh my gosh, they were digging into my pinky toes so bad, to the point like I have 2 blisters on my pinky toes still. Like, you can kind of see like the aftermath of a blister. Can you focus? You can still see like the aftermath of the blister a little bit, because those shoes hurt so bad. And I think where I messed up was we took pictures 2 hours before the ceremony, because obviously I know I don't live in Arizona. Oh, why are we stopping in the middle of the road like that? I don't live in Arizona, so I really wanted pictures on the campus, obviously, because I'm like, go Sun Devils, go ASU. So I wanted to post pictures of me on the campus. Pictures at home, that doesn't really make any sense, you know what I mean? So we spent like 2 hours taking photos before the ceremony, and it was so hot, y'all. The sun was beaming down so bad. But because we took 2 hours to take pictures, I was walking around in those heels, and oh my god, my feet were aching. Like, by the time the ceremony actually started, thank God we were sitting down for majority of that, and my walk across the stage was what, 5 seconds at most. So thank God I was able to sit down, but it was excruciating. And when we got to the stadium where the ceremony was held, they told all the graduates to walk across to the other stadium to check in. Oh my gosh, I was about to freak out. I'm like, no way. Like, I probably look like a doofus walking around in my heels right now because I'm in so much pain. And now they're asking me to walk across the street to the other stadium so I can check in. Girl, bye. I've never been to a ceremony where it starts when they say it's going to start, and it wraps up pretty quickly. Like, it was at 2 p.m., started exactly at 2, and we got out of there like 3:30. Like, it was very structured and organized, which, you know, that's my college, that's my school, so period. And yeah, it was, the only thing that was really weird is I didn't know anybody there, and when we were told to walk to the other stadium to check in, I was looking around and I was like, okay, who am I about to latch onto? Because one thing about me, I don't know, maybe that's a Southern thing, I don't know, I'm really friendly, and I like people to, I don't know, I just like to make friends when I want to. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes I'm just really not in the mood to make conversation, but I didn't know where I was going, so I assumed no other people didn't know where they were going. So as soon as I started walking to the stadium, this girl was in front of me, and I was like, oh my god, hey, you're beautiful, love your dress, because she looked really good. She was getting her master's, so she was like, oh my god, me and you, let's walk together, because I don't know where I'm going. And I was like, period. That's what I like to hear. So we kind of hung out the entire time. We did check-ins together. She was so nice. And she was like, actually, I've done a ceremony like this before, like here. So I kind of know where this, like, where everyone's going. So I can kind of help you and guide you to where you need to go. And I was like, I love people like that, okay? Just so willing to be a girl's girl and help out. And I was like, you know what? Love you down. We're besties. So we stuck together pretty much the whole ceremony until they split us up, because I sat next to her. She was in the second row. So I sat next to her, and they were like, are you getting your master's? And I was like, no. And they're like, you have to sit back a row. And I was like, okay. No worries, no worries. We ended up splitting a little bit, but I was able to find her after the ceremony, and I asked for her Instagram, because I'm like, I want to see what you're up to, girl. I just, yeah, you were so sweet to me and so kind, like, let's exchange Instas. So anyways, yeah, so she was really nice. I even talked to the girl next to me when we were sitting at the ceremony, because I'm like, hey, like, are you an online student? Did you go here in person? Because either I sit there and be awkward and uncomfortable talking to nobody while everyone is like laughing and having conversations with their buddies, and I'm like, either I do that or I start talking. So I decided to start talking. So the girl next to me, God bless her, I was probably yapping her ear off, dude. Because this guy in front was like, "Ooh, I heard someone say online, like y'all are online students too," and I was like, I was like, period, online students unite. Honestly though, like, my biggest concern was not having any friends, like, at the ceremony or anyone to talk to, but me just, like, talking to people next to me, like, everyone was really nice, everyone was really chill. And surprisingly, a lot of the people were online students who were also out of state, so they also didn't have any friends, so we were all just kind of making friends with each other, which I thought was so sweet. That day, we went to visit my, like, childhood home. Y'all, it was such a crazy experience. So I moved to Texas when I was like 7, I think. And Arizona will always have my heart, okay? I have had the best childhood memories in Arizona because my grandparents used to live in Arizona. I think I mentioned this in my New Orleans vlog, but my grandpa, my best friend literally ever, he passed away when I was in middle school, so it's been a while. And that was like his home, like my grandma and his home. So every time we go to Arizona, we always visit the house because, you know, it's just like, it's so nostalgic, and I just feel like in spirit my grandpa's at that house, and like us coming to visit him like is our way of saying, like, you know, hey grandpa, what's up, you know? So we went to the house. I haven't been inside of it since, oh my god, actually that's so crazy. I haven't been inside of their home since, oh my gosh, since the last time I saw my grandpa, so probably over 10 years ago, dude. Yeah, so we got there, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a picture in front of the pineapple tree, because if you guys saw on my Instagram, I posted 2 side-to-side pictures. The pineapple tree that I'm like standing in front of, my grandpa and I planted that together when I was a really itty-bitty baby. So every year that we've come, it's obviously gotten so much bigger. We're just praying that whoever buys the house next doesn't cut that tree down, because that'll ruin me. So freshman year, when I got my acceptance letter, I went to the house, took a picture in front of the pineapple tree, kind of like a way, I don't know, it was kind of like my way of like keeping my grandpa in the loop, if that makes sense. Like, y'all, when I say I was an emotional wreck. It was just such a weird feeling, because my mom went to go knock on their door, and they're like, hey, this is so weird, you can totally say no, you know, this is their grandparents' like childhood home, and we wanted to ask if we could take a picture in front of the tree. Like, it's totally fine if that is so weird, because it is a little bit. And they were the nicest couple ever. They were like, oh my god, like, absolutely. And they kind of wanted to hear like the story of us and like my grandpa, and they were just so sweet. And he even helped us take pictures in front of like the house. And then he told us, he was like, hey, like, because obviously like my mom and I were bawling our eyes out, because it's just like every time we go there, it's just so nostalgic, and it's like a happy thing, but you know, it's like a sad thing. Like, if you ever had to deal with grief, like going to a place that reminds you of that person, or a place where you hold so many good memories with that person, it's such a bittersweet moment, because it's like, you know, you can appreciate the times that y'all have had together, but also in a way, even though there's so much time has been passed, in a way there's still some sadness there, because you wish that they were here to experience that with you. So we were bawling. Every time I go to that house, I just start crying, because I just, you know, I miss my grandpa. That's plain and simple. But the guy, he was like, you guys are totally welcome to walk around inside. And we were like, what? Keep in mind, I haven't been to that house in how long? Like, I was like, oh my god, like, I'm about to walk inside. Like, y'all, when I walked in, it was over. It was over. Like, it was crazy to me that after all these years, how similar the interior still looked. And after all these years, every single owner who has had that house has kept something of my grandparents. Either it's the outdoor furniture, they still had their like dining room chairs and some pictures up. Like, they had so much stuff in there that belonged to my grandparents. I was so appreciative that they even let us walk in, knowing like the significance of their house to us as a family. They even let us go in the backyard, because I guess his wife was swimming, and we saw obviously all the outdoor furniture that still belonged to my grandpa and my grandma, and they still used it. And they were like, oh my gosh, like, now you can tell us who planted all these trees, because when I was younger, my whole family would like just love to plant like plants in the backyard. We were like, yeah, like actually my grandpa and I planted those, and they were like, oh my god, they're so beautiful, blah blah. Long story short, y'all, it was a very good trip to Arizona, because I even told my mom, I was like, I'll be honest, like when people ask me like, why did you want to go to ASU, I never really had an answer, but for some reason I just really wanted to go there. And I think as I was leaving Arizona, I figured out the answer, which was, in a way, I just wanted to be able to have my grandpa be a part of my college experience, if that makes sense. Because I knew that on holidays I'd be going to Arizona, or when I'm graduating I'd be coming to Arizona, and I knew that that was kind of a way to stay connected to him. And I also think it was such a bittersweet moment to see the house, because we kind of knew that was probably going to be the last time we were ever going to be in Arizona to come visit that house, because now that I'm not going to school there anymore, there's no need for us to go to Arizona ever again. So, and that was also a kind of a way that we were just kind of releasing a lot of emotions with that, because we always had an excuse to go back to Arizona to like visit my childhood home. And now that was our only excuse, and I'm graduated, so I don't need to go to Arizona anymore. So there's no need for us to go there, and who knows if we'll ever get to see that house again, or ever travel to Arizona to see that house, you know? I don't know why I'm so talkative today, y'all. I'm spilling my guts to y'all, okay? So I'm home. I just yapped y'all's ear off. I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm home now. We're gonna go ahead and get inside. I gotta take care of Milo, get him some dinner, and yeah, we'll chat later, because we still got some more chatting to do. Now, before I log off for this vlog, because I know I've been yapping y'all's ear off today, yo, we have to talk about Attack on Titan. Okay, first of all, I don't want to say any spoilers, but if you haven't seen the show, or you're planning on seeing Attack on Titan, this is your cutoff right here, okay? This is your cutoff. Do you hear what I'm saying? This is your cutoff. I don't want to hear anything about spoilers, no nothing that I ruined something for you. Cut off here. And if this is your cutoff, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I'll see y'all next week. Now, okay, we all know that this is the cutoff for the spoilers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Y'all, that show, oh my gosh. I like how I so casually said, yeah, I'm watching Attack on Titan, just trying out this new show. That show changed my brain chemistry. I have never seen a better anime. And I know there's like so many like controversy about that. Like, it's not that good. I loved it. I think I mentioned this 3 vlogs ago that I've been getting like back into anime. And so far, my favorite one is Demon Slayer. Sorry. I think Attack on Titan beat Demon Slayer for me. Demon Slayer is still number 2 though. Okay, don't get it twisted. I love Demon Slayer, and I'm so excited for the movies to come out. But y'all, Attack on Titan was so good. I remember, because there's 4 seasons. I was watching all the way through, and I'm like, okay, people say this show is devastating. I don't know what they're talking about. Like, yeah, we've lost some characters. I haven't been emotionally attached to anybody. We've lost some characters. That's upsetting. But we're going to keep pushing. Like, I was under the impression that the entire show was just going to ruin me, right? So as we're inching up to the last season, I'm like, okay, I think we might have beaten. Like, I'm so sensitive. Every show makes me, oh my gosh, I get so emotionally invested into TV shows. Like, it's bad. So anyways, tell me why I was sobbing. If I'm feeling bold, I'll put a picture up. If I'm feeling bold, okay? I sent an entire video to my friend, because we were trying to watch Attack on Titan together. So I sent her a video of me sobbing, telling her not to watch the show. It has ruined my life. And she was crying laughing. She was like, dude, what is your problem? I was so unwell. Just chewing on everything. Okay, that was the most tragic ending to any TV show I have ever seen. How are y'all gonna do those characters like that? Mikasa and Eren? Y'all did not have to do them like that, like at all. Do you know what I mean? Like that was the most devastating thing I've watched since, what was it called? It was on Netflix. It was called A One Day or Day One. That show was traumatizing. Equally as so as Attack on Titan. I go to bed and I randomly think of the show and I twitch. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how bad it is. Great show though. I'm planning on rewatching it because I realized how many things I kind of missed, or how many like plot twists or storylines that I didn't really understand at the time. And I really want to rewatch it again because really good. And I want to see all the things that I missed the first time because wow, what a great anime. And now that I watched that, I'm like, what is going to top that? Because I don't know. I know there's a whole like controversy on that, but like I thought the characters were very well, like really well written and very complex characters. Like they were not, those characters is just like one base personality. They were so complex, and I love the storyline. The plot twists were really good. Really good show. The worst possible ending imaginable though. Hey, the worst one imaginable. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. That ruined me so bad. But guess I have to move on with my life. You know what I mean? Enough of that. That's my little update with TV shows. Let me know, okay? Also, I am all over the place today. Dang. Y'all gave me some recommendations for animes in like 2 vlogs ago. So thank y'all for that. I bookmarked them and I wrote them down. Those are on my list. I think y'all gave me like romance animes because I asked for them. If y'all have any show that y'all would think I would like, let me know. Or any show that you're obsessed with at the moment, please let me know because I'm trying to... Can I help you? I'm trying to find some new TV shows to binge watch because I haven't had anything to watch since Attack on Titan. I need something to binge. You know what I mean? So let me know y'all's thoughts and what you're currently binging because I would love a new show recommendation. You're grounded. No. Don't give me puppy dog eyes now. You're grounded. Y'all, my little bit of my yoga mat. There's teeth marks all over it. He hates me. Oh my gosh. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go take Milo on a walk so we can get some energy out because he's losing his mind over there. So, anyways, that was my little update. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you stayed this long, if you stayed to the end, let me know. Put it in the comments. Thank you for hanging out with me today and staying with me through my yap sessions because love you guys so much, and I will see y'all in my next vlog. Bye!